is May 16th. It is the 16th day of this Instagram May Vinyl Challenge. It's something going on, obviously, on Instagram, and I've decided to take it a step further and do a video as well. And yeah, so these videos, if you're just tuning in or you just selected this one to watch, they're shorter than my normal content, and I'm halfway done and looking forward to the end. Sweet 16 is the topic of this one. Records that early influences for you. I picked out a bunch of records, and a lot of them I don't have on album anymore. I mean, when I was 16, I wasn't buying LPs. I was buying cassettes, and then later, actually 16, I was just cassettes only. I didn't get into CDs until I was 17. But these are all records that I bought when I was 16. I tried to put them in order of purchase. I've got, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them. Prince, Love Sexy. I remember going to the record store constantly looking for this. It was the first Prince album that I bought on the day it came out. And I heard it was the Black Album, so I expected to get the Black Album. And then this thing shows up. And I loved it. I love the album. I think it's a great album. I think it's one of his most underrated. I also think it's the last great Prince album. The last like impeccable, run he had in the 80s. I think it's the end of that. I think Batman killed him. I can't go on and on about every record, though. You probably know what I think about Prince and Batman and his career post-Batman and all that stuff if you watch this channel. Next, I bought Appetite for Destruction. I correlate this with driving. I listen to this album all the time. It practically got stuck in the cassette player when I was driving. I'd started driving before that. The laws were pretty lenient where I lived. But at 16, I could drive wherever I wanted, and my parents were much more generous with the use of the car and all that. So yes, Appetite for Destruction was something I played constantly. Sinead O'Connor, I love this album. I bought it not hearing a note, and it blew me away and became, along with Appetite for Destruction, one of the albums I played the most. I played it nonstop. The label wore off the cassette. Next up, Jane's Addiction, Nothing Shocking. Again, I bought this site, not having heard a note either, and I'd read an article in Rolling Stone, listened to this album. It completely blew me away. It's also, this year, I think, 16, the albums that I probably played the most. There's a contest going around a while ago about 100 albums you've played 100 times at least. The last 3, including this one, would qualify for that. I played the shit out of Nothing Shocking. Green, REM. Initially kind of disappointed in it as a follow-up to Green. The first REM album, Eponymous, that collection, came out like a couple weeks or maybe a month before Green. That was the first REM record I bought the day it came out. This was the first studio new album I bought the day it came out. Got into them on Document. Didn't like this record that much at first. Have learned to love it, and now I consider it one of my favorite REM records. Do I have another one? Yes. Pixies, Doolittle. I had to check. There's a chance I bought this when I was 17, but I'm pretty sure I got it when I was 16 because I kind of remember playing it and discovering it right at the end of my junior year in high school, which correlates to the release date. This is Doolittle, my favorite Pixies record, and one I also played to death. And also this album, Doolittle, none of these, like I said, I had on vinyl. This is the first CD I ever bought, Doolittle by the Pixies. And that is it. Thank you.